Right, you guys, good morning. Welcome to you. This week in Pathfinders, I am going to be teaching you about opening up to clairvoyance. That's one of the clairs that probably is the most well known. It's about a psychic kind of seeing. So we're probably going to be a part two of this one because this is a lot, this is a big topic. But we are going to be talking about clairvoyance in Pathfinders this week. All right, if you want to become one of the Pathfinders, there's a link below. Okay, let's see where we're going here. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. Hell to the yes. Begin now, take your first step. Wondrous universe and breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Oh my God. Okay. So this is just saying to me what I have been kind of marinating in this morning, just on my own, doing my own meditation, that there really has been some kind of big shift, and the allowance, some of you are now allowing yourselves to purge the old life. That may sound like, well, yeah, I want to get rid of this old life. I don't like this life. I don't like what's been happening. I don't like it. Actually, a lot of us really cling to things that we claim not to like because we don't really know any different. And we also don't recognize, here comes the door. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to keep that door quiet. All right. So this energy, I've been thinking about this quite a bit. Like I said, this traveling lightly, simplifying your life. How many of you have just kind of either broken through something or have gone for a long time in some kind of cycle, and you're like, you know what? It's time for this to end. It's time just for me to, shit can it. And a lot of you may think that this is a random choice or a sudden choice. But if you understand your cycles, and we'll be talking about this in our astrology group for many, many months to come, you'll understand your own patterns in life. You'll understand your own cycles. Whoop, whoop. There's the world that about closing out of a cycle. So this reading is for those of you who are ready to make some kind of changes, ready to close out of some kind of cycle. And actually, like, the universe is conspiring with you on this one. The universe is saying, hey, yes, you're right. Begin now. It's time to move away from this and break some new trail. Okay, it's time to move away from whatever cycle you've been in, whether that has been about, dealing with this kind of challenging personality, or expanding on a certain theme that I've always had in my life. And now I'm kind of solid in it. Right now I'm kind of solid in my business, or I'm kind of solid in at least where I want to go. There are some of you that need to break through. It's almost like the candy coated shell of the situation you're in right now. There's some little put your money where your mouth is moments where you're going to, all the things you've been learning, right? All the things you've been learning. We've been talking about this for months, years even, about yourself and about, what you're here to do, what your mission is, all of these things. And now it's kind of like, okay, yeah, now I've got to walk that trail. I've got to walk that path. I can't be just learning about it anymore, just taking in information. Now I've got to put it to some kind of use. So this Four of Cups, some of you have been waiting for another person. Some of you have been waiting for your twin flame to get it together. Some of you have been waiting for other people in your life to kind of move on, or shut up, or just not be relevant anymore. And I really feel like Saturn right now, retrograding in Pisces, is really saying to us, well, all of those things are right. You're not wrong about this. You're not wrong about feeling like, oh, I want to move in this direction, or, oh, I want to close out this situation. You're not wrong in that, but you're going to actually have to do it. Saturn makes you do it. Okay. Saturn makes you do it. And then once you do it, there's a little gifty for you. So 9 of Wands, this is about closing out of a pattern. I do feel some of you let other people lead in terms of, well, I've got to wait until my best friend has figured her life out. I can't go away until my mom feels better about it. I can't I can't leave until my children are a certain age. Like, whatever it is, some of you are definitely in that place of handing over your power and not really seeing that if a choice is opening up to you, there's the Lover's card and the Nine of Pentacles, it's time to really do something about it. There's a Seven of Swords energy here, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are moving away from family or friends. Some of you are like, I've always wanted to kind of move out into the universe, move out into the world, move to a different town. I've really always wanted to try this job or career path, but other people are impacted by it in some way, shape, or form. Now, we're not talking about deliberately hurting anybody. What we're talking about is you understanding that you are just as important as those other people in your life. More important? Maybe. In certain cases, you are the only one who's taking care of you, even if other people are, loving you or doing nice things or there for you when you're sick and everything, but you're in charge of you're the captain of your own ship. And sometimes if there are storms and everything, you just got to do it. Or if there's an opportunity, you just got to do it. You can't be that's what I feel like Leo time gets us, whipped up into this place of just do it, just move forward, just take this one step. And I think some of you are too focused on what will other people think or what will happen to someone else if I do this. Like I said, we're not talking about deliberately hurting anybody by making choices that move you in a way that hurts another person. But the fact is, some of you have people who are holding on to your energy. This is not really appropriate for someone to do. And especially someone over 21 or, someone who is an independent adult, and you might feel responsible for them. Okay. That might be the feeling that you have. And it's like, well, actually, I'm responsible for my own path. I'm responsible for doing what I'm here to do. I'm not really responsible for everybody else's condition or fallout. And I'm not saying that this is like, hey, it's time to be selfish and everybody do everything that they only want and who cares what happens with other people. What I am saying is that you haven't been paying attention to what you need, not as much as you need to be. Okay, not nearly as much as you need to be, because there's about to be a new trail. There's about to be a new, sort of beachhead. There's about to be a new opportunity coming in, or challenge, or love partner, or I don't know, break in the action. I just heard break in the action for you to offload certain situations that haven't been. This is all crooked. It's bothering me. There we go. Sorry. I feel like Batman. So I just want you to open up to the idea that you may be short. You may have over the past 10 years or so shortchanged yourself and not allowed yourself to leave a relationship because, oh gosh, this person's going to be upset about that. Oh gosh, my children are going to have to adjust. Oh gosh, my family isn't going to take kindly to that, or something like that. It's like, you know what? They will get over it. They will get over it. And you don't have to do this in a kind of a wretched way. You can do this in a, hey, this is something that's really important to me kind of way. Okay. So Four of Swords, I just get the feeling that some of you have been thinking about this for quite some time. Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. Look at that. Wow. The Fool. So been resisting what's been coming into you via meditation or dreams or something like that. You've really been actively, this is active. This is passive, right? This is, maybe allowing, information to come in, but this is like, hell no, not doing that, and really resisting it. But on the other side of it is this incredible freedom that I don't think you are allowing yourself right now. The Two of Pentacles, the Hermit. Now look at this. You're looking at yourself going, what am I waiting for? Indeed. What are you waiting for? If you wait for other people to get themselves ready and in perfect position, it'll never happen. And there are times, as I'm teaching astrology, as I'm looking into different timing methods, which I'm going to teach more about with my understanding astrology class, as you understand your particular life story, your particular life blueprint, there are segments, there are times of your life that are better for doing certain things than others. Can we agree to that? That there are certain times in your life when you have more independence, you have more freedom, it's like there's an opening, okay? And I feel like you might have been waiting for this for quite some time, either waiting to exile, waiting to take a step toward this freedom. And now you're seeing that, maybe some of this waiting wasn't all that bad. Some of this waiting brought new wisdom. Some of this waiting, put me in a position where I need to do this for myself. Some of you might have been lying to yourself about who you're doing it for, 7 of Swords, or lying to the people around you, like what you're really doing or what you want to do. And I mean that in a very gentle way, that we sometimes can justify things, especially if you're an air sign, if you've got a lot of air, if you've got a lot of earth energy, even sometimes you can justify things in practical terms that you're afraid may not make sense. I want to go live in Greece. I want to become an astrologer. I want to, fill in the blank. I want to quit this corporate job and become a pastry chef in Paris. Like, other people may not get it. And so you're trying to come up with a justification in practical terms. This is Virgo. Okay, we have Venus in Virgo right now. And Venus in Virgo is very much of, is it practical? Okay, here's the Emperor. There's Aries energy. That's quite different energy. Aries energy says, I'm going to take bold action. And this, I love this combination. I'm going to take bold action and move out into the world on my own, end this relationship, start this business, whatever it is, I'm going to do this. Ace of Pentacles, there's the opportunity. 6 of Swords, moving forward to learn something new. Some of you are in need of a challenge, in need of some excitement, in need of something to be like super wowed about. When you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, that's what I want. Oh yeah, you're needing this kind of energy of being pumped up or being excited, just needing that. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to gin up some drama in my life so I can have some excitement. I feel like that might have been something that you have done in the past, maybe not even knowing why. I'm just, I've created some kind of drama in my life so that I'm not bored with it, or that so I'm not, but telling yourself a lie about that. Like, oh, I didn't do this. I didn't gin up this drama for that reason. I didn't do this on purpose. This is somebody else's doing. But I feel like if you look more closely at it, what you'll understand about yourself is that there is a new path calling. There is a new path calling. And it's time to embrace it. It's time to embrace it. All right. So let's see where we're going. Pathfinders, I'm going to keep on going with this reading. If this is your reading, if you felt the call of a new path, let's just see where we go. Link is below if you want to continue with this reading. If this is for you, I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.